Sunshines. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. You get a good morning. You get a good morning. You get a good morning. Y'all get good mornings. As you jump on, you guys, you can start off this whole conversation by literally in the comments just writing good morning or good morning sunshine or hashtag GMS for short. But most people don't know what that means unless they've been watching me for 6 years. So maybe good morning sunshine. Then they actually know. And then let's just start off by sharing something we're grateful for. We always do this, right? Just changes our attitude, changes the way we show up, changes our emotions, changes our hormones, changes the way we feel, and can snap us out of a bad mood. So what are you grateful for right this moment? I am grateful for rain. I love the Colorado rain. I love that we have like this beautiful part of our day and then this rainy afternoon right now because everything's green and luscious. And man, do I love the smell of rain. Like open up the windows and like, I just can't get enough. Anybody else? Just me? No, I know some of you guys do too. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about good mornings for a second and why you should say it more often. I'm curious, whenever you end up watching this, if you actually use good morning. Like, is this a regular part of your practice? Can you recognize that every single day you say good morning? Like, what type of person are you? Do you say good morning to your children, but then once you leave the house, you don't say good morning to anybody else? Are you the one that says good morning from morning to night, like me? Like, I see somebody and it's 5 p.m. and I'm like, good morning, sunshine. And they're like, it's 5 p.m. Cal. I'm like, oh yeah. Good morning anyways. It's fine. Are you the type of person who just like, it kind of slips your mind until somebody says good morning to you and then you say good morning back? Good morning, Eric. How are you? And kind of just recognize that with yourself. There's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. I just want to provide you with some content of why maybe you want to start to infuse that into your day more often, right? Okay, so first of all, we'll try some experiments with this afterwards if you guys are willing. But I want you to think about when somebody, like when you're walking, let's say through the grocery store, you're somewhere and someone makes eye contact with you and smiles and says, good morning. How does that make you feel? Right? Can you recognize that there's a shift in your persona when someone says good morning, even if you are in a pissed off mood, even if your puppy was up all night long? Just kidding. Finley did really good last night. She slept until 6 a.m. this morning, almost. And then she peed and pooped outside. She did so good. But okay, like even if you're like really frustrated, right? And then somebody says good morning, do you notice that even just for a snap, your vibration changes and you might dive right back into that hellish attitude that you had before, which happens, right? But just for a snap, you felt something different. Or even if you're just like, kind of like involved with what you got going on, right? Like maybe you're looking at text messages or you're scrolling Facebook and somebody says good morning, you're like, oh, good morning. Like you feel that, right? Saying good morning and receiving good morning with eye contact and a smile, those different things create an emotional shift in your body. Just like having gratitude, it actually releases your feel-good hormones. Wild, right? I mean, yes, you could eat a bunch of like chocolate and different foods that release them. Yes, you could go to the gym and run a couple miles. You could also look at someone and say, good morning. And you could feel those hormones. And you could also, this is what's so cool about it, you could also create that same hormone shift, those same feel good hormones in the other person, even when they weren't even expecting it. And it's so cool to me that we can cause a shift. We can cause a string of happiness, you guys, just by using something so simple as good morning, right? The other thing about saying good morning to people is that you acknowledge them. And we all want to be acknowledged. We all want to be seen. We all want to be heard. We all want to know that we count. We want to know that we exist. Some people walk through life and they think that they're invisible because no one acknowledges their existence. You could be going down the street today and you could decide, okay, I'm going to give this a shot. Cal's a little batshit crazy, but I'm going to try it. And you walk by someone and you say, good morning. And they look up. They might not even smile back. They might be so shocked. They might start crying because they're like, oh my gosh, she saw me. Someone actually saw me just now. You don't know what path they were walking. You don't know what they were about to do, what actions they may be willing to take next because they feel unseen, they feel unheard, and you maybe just changed their life. You maybe just made their life. You maybe just shifted their entire course of life because you said good morning. How beautiful is that? Right? Whether people are expecting it or not, we have the option to positive, forward moving, happy energy out into the world, even if just for a second. And here's the other part about this, you guys. Not only does it make us feel good, it makes them feel good. It makes people feel seen and like heard. It's chivalrous. It gives people acknowledgement, right? It makes us feel like someone's thinking about us, like we're important. But hell, it's free. It doesn't cost anything to say good morning. And it doesn't take like prep time. You don't gotta get worked up. I gotta write my script. I gotta get ready. I gotta find the right people. Literally, you can just, it takes good morning. What good morning? I don't even know if that was a second. Somebody time that. Good morning. Let's make a long one. Good morning. That might have been a second and a half. It does not take a long time. It doesn't take a long time, right? Not that you need to be doing that. Like, I mean, you can, because I'd crack up if I saw you and you did that. I mean, don't you know, good morning, sunshine. You could just say morning, good morning. I feel like the good kind of adds something to it, but it's really up to you. Like, it's the acknowledgement, it's a smile, it's the eye contact, right? It's free, it's easy, it's quick. Now, here's a couple different ways you can do it, and then we'll be done for the day, right? You're antisocial. You're like, there's no way in hell I am making eye contact with another human. If they say good morning to me, I'm the one that's going to be running away from them. Like, that freaks me out, right? No problem. You're not there yet, but we're going to work on that. I hope you guys choose to like embrace and work on that. So first of all, you could just do texts. Every morning when you wake up, after you do your morning routine, after you get your mind right, before you pick up your phone, right? Send one good morning text. It could just say, good morning. It could say, morning, sunshine. I was thinking about you. It could just be a GIF. Good morning, GIFs. Look up. Okay, that one, Snoopy, put that over there. That's it. You don't have to start a full conversation. I just want to say good morning. That's it. Right? So that could be the way that you do this, right? Maybe just one a day. That person on the other end that maybe you haven't talked to in a couple months is like, wow, she was thinking about me. That's super cool. Right? After you work on that one, starting to do it when people are making eye contact with you, I would think be like the next thing. Now, here's the challenging part about that for a lot of people. They're always on their phone, right? You walk out of business and you're like this. Do you guys notice we're all walking around like this? Right? So it's removing your phone, putting it down. Good morning, Erin. And actually looking around to see humans in your vision sight. And when you see one, I know this sounds ridiculous, you guys, but this is hard for people. When you see one, just look at them. Keep looking at them. And if they look up at you, say, morning, good morning. Just try it. See what it feels like. You might actually be nervous doing it at first, right? And you'll be like super surprised. I don't know. I say good morning all the time, right? So just walking out of the gym, good morning, have a nice day. Like, we have this like interactions. I've never seen these people. I've never met them. I have no idea who they are, but we're sending good morning messages, right? Good morning energy. Good morning, Tammy, to each and every one of them. So you could try that, right? And then this one's a little bit harder. When you're walking by someone who is not making eye contact, they're still in their worlds down here in their phone world. Maybe they think they're the invisible one. Maybe they're depressed. Maybe they've got a lot of things going on, right? And they're carrying a heavier energy. And it's okay if they don't say good morning back, but you could just walk by and say, good morning. That's it, right? And final thing, you guys, is never, ever, 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 ever be offended if somebody doesn't say good morning back. They literally could be shocked because a human spoke to them, because we are so out of practice with interacting, making eye contact, and being social. It is wild to me. But the more we do this now, we will teach our children to do this. We can teach people to light one another up instead of continually reinforcing being in our own space, our own worlds, our own phones, our own devices, and not making human connection. And the more that we can do that, the more that we can encourage our children and people around us that it is not only okay to have human interaction, but it is splendiferous, and it can change the course of our energy, which can in turn, butterfly effect, change the course of the world, is a beautiful thing. It's literally, I'm so glad too, Erin. It's literally just something as simple as a good morning. So we always try to commit to something at the end of this. So if you'd like to take action from today's 9-minute conversation, right, then walk out into the world. Well, first of all, just send a good morning text, right? Send one to anybody. Yeah, not me, guys. Send it to somebody else. Just kidding. You can send one to me. I'll send one back. But like, think of somebody you haven't talked to for a little bit. Send them a good morning text. Send one to your spouse. Good morning. I was thinking about you. Good morning to your mom. Good morning to a friend, right? Just send one of those out. Second thing, if you're willing, when you're walking down the street, work on the eye contact and say good morning and recognize how it feels. Okay. A little bit more good morning sunshines out in the world makes me a happy mama. I got to go to the gym today. I'm done. So I'm going to go home and pet my puppy and play with my babies. All right. Good morning, sunshines. I love you guys. Share this message if it supports you at all. Okay. Bye.